Good afternoon. My name is Curtis Stevenson. I'm with the Redding Group. We're located in Redding, Pennsylvania, one of the largest body companies in the nation. What I'm here today to do is to talk a little bit about our new CSV, Classic Service Van. What you see here today is a CSV 57 single rear wheel. It actually comes in three different configurations. CSV 57 single rear wheel, a CSV 75 high single rear wheel, and a CSV 75 high dual rear wheel. That is the three configurations. What you have here is a body that is all aluminum construction with the exception of a few parts, and I'll describe those a little later. It is E-coated and powder coated on the outside and on the inside. Now, there are some features here that a lot of our competitors don't have. We have the hidden hinge. No one else in the nation uses this. It's what we call our patented hidden hinge. We've been using it now for about 6 years. And as you can see, it gives a real clean finish on the outside, so you have no hinges. It actually makes it harder to be broken into, because most times when your vehicle's broken into, actually break the hinges off to get inside. So with the hidden hinge, it's 6-way adjustable, so if a door gets a little bit out of alignment, you're able to loosen a couple of bolts and readjust the door to get it back into alignment. We use nitrogen gas struts, automotive grade gas struts. And on this model here, we actually have lights in each door, which is an additional feature that you can get because this one actually has an alarm system and a power locking system on it. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. As you can see, some real clean body lines. So we use, instead of T-handles, we actually use the paddle latches, stainless steel paddle latches. And what that allows us to do is put the power locking system into place. And this one here is an LMS model, which is Latchmatic with security. And as you can see, I hit the button, it just locked and an alarm sounded. If I unlock it, I get a double sound. That's very nice feature. A lot of people are starting to use this. What it does, it gives you security with your vehicle. So I can have this door open, I can lock it, and the rest of the doors on the body are actually secured and locked, as you can see. So I don't worry about what's going on the other side. I know all my doors are locked. Here we have the horizontal compartment, and as you can see, there's a pass-through system in the horizontal compartment. It's a very nice feature. People use this when they have tools or they're putting something together on the inside of their truck and they don't need to get out and go around to actually get the parts. They're actually right here on the inside of the truck, so so they don't have to get out and go around. They can reach right in, pull what they need. Just depends on what tools they're needing or parts without getting out and coming around. Now, another look at the hidden hinges. As you can see, they're heavy duty. They actually weigh 3 pounds a piece. And they're designed to stabilize your door and keep it in place when someone's trying to pry it open. It's more like a car hinge on a car door. Let's close this up here. You can see I had it locked. So just unlocked it again, and like I said, this is the rear compartment. Now we do, a lot of our features on our body are standard, so everything that you're seeing that I'm talking about right now is a standard feature with the exception of the Latchmatic with the security system. Another feature I'd like to point out is LED lighting. Our marker lights are LED, as well as our turn signal lights, LED, stop, turn, and tail lights are all LED. That's a standard feature for us. Another standard feature is stainless steel bar locking system. You're able to turn the bar locking system, throw a lock in here, and actually lock the door. So if you forget to lock all the doors, which with the LMS wouldn't be a problem, but maybe you didn't get the LMS system and forgot to lock a door, if you throw this on here at the end of your job that night, then your doors are still secure. It's another way of securing your property. Also, we have your pipe doors, or some people like to call them conduit doors. And our body is 11 foot long. So the conduit doors actually, you actually have a full 11 foot inside. Conduit normally comes in 10-foot sections. So you don't have a problem getting anything in there that's just over 10 foot. The only thing about the conduit doors is that they do not lock with the Latchmatic system. So you would have to secure those with a key. Usually, unless you've got conduit in there, probably wouldn't be a big problem because nobody could get in there anyway. It's small, the door. Open the door here. We have a steel pooch bumper, and the floor is tread plate steel. The reason we made the floor steel as opposed to aluminum, we didn't want to take away the integrity of the frame. We wanted to make it as strong as possible. So that's we do have a steel bumper and a steel floor in it. So I get up in here. What you see here is a grab handle for getting up in as a standard feature, and then I have a switch here, which is guarded by a piece of steel that makes it tough to knock this off, and that's to turn the lights on. So you do get 2 dome lights inside. And as you see, as the camera's looking in, what you can see is we actually have a translucent roof. That's the reason the inside of this is so bright. Not only do we powder coat the inside to give it the brightness that you need to be able to see when it's a little darker in the afternoon, but we give it we make it standard translucent roof. Now, one of the other features, which is a standard feature here, is the cargo control track. Cargo control track, what you do is you pull it, you're able to take it anywhere on here, slide it down, lock it in place, and secure your cargo inside, and that's the full length of the body on the inside. Another nice feature that we did, we talked about the pass-through system here, to where you can grab your tools and stuff if you need to put something together in here. We actually use a cargo control netting on the inside also, on the top and the bottom. Now you have a shelf here, so you can put stuff in and the cargo netting will control it. And then you actually have a top shelf here. Now this top shelf, you can store stuff up here, but also this top shelf becomes real handy when the top shelf becomes real handy in a 75 high. Because remember, this is a 57 high. Now in a 75 high, I'm 6'2", and I'm able to stand up in there, walk around and work just like it was in my garage without any problems. Another feature that we have is the pass-through door here to get into the driver's area. So if you're backing up or something with the windows in the back, you can actually slide the door to the side, and you can actually back up, help you back up because you've got the windows in the back. Another feature that I'd like to point out is we have a passive pass-through system on the top side, and it's on both sides, a passive pass-through system, which allows you to put something longer in. Our competitors, they all have their boxes are solid on each section. It's a solid box. We use a passive pass-through, we like to call it, because if you had something long, maybe a level, maybe a 5-foot level or something, and you needed to throw it in here, you wouldn't actually have to get into the back of the truck to do that. You could put it right in on top here and slide it in. So that's our passive pass-through system. I'd like to point out a couple of things that are very important. Remember, this is an aluminum body. It comes with a 10-year warranty. Yes, I said it, 10-year warranty. It's the best in the business, in the industry. No one else offers that. Another thing, this body in this configuration here only weighs 1,450 pounds. What does that do for you? On a 9900 GVW truck with this single rear wheel, it gives you about 3,850 pounds of payload, which is huge in this market. The 75 high single rear wheel only weighs 1,540 pounds. They're again giving you over 3,700 pounds of payload, the best in the market. It does several things for you. If you think about this, if you're driving and you need all that weight, then that's great. You can carry it, but you're not carrying body. You're actually carrying tools and stuff to get the job done, not just dead weight of body. If you don't need all that weight, you're saving on fuel economy, you're saving on brakes and all fair wear and tear on the vehicle. So it's a win-win situation when you put the Redding body on the back of a GM 3500 truck. Thanks.